welcome to Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and me. Me is not me today, me is her, and I'm pretending to be friendly. And so,
hi, I'm Sheila Ellis, and I'm glad to be here co-hosting and helping you today.
She's helping us have a good time today. We're laughing because you need to come be in our studio audience, which is in the historic Texan Theater lobby, because we laugh and laugh when we come online, and if you really want to know what's going on, you have to be in our audience to find out.
That's right. That's right.
We have fun during the commercial breaks.
Yes, we do.
And so we always start out our show.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what is this? This is a show. We start out our show speaking to God, and Sheila's going to give our prayer for today.
Yes, and as I would love to.
Thank you.
All right, let's bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you so much for this beautiful day. We thank you for the guests that took their time to come over and share what's going on in their lives, in their business or nonprofit organizations. We just thank you, Lord, that you are such a blessing to us, and we are so grateful that we have a community that serves and loves to help people and share and just have fun, Lord. And we just thank you, Lord, for this precious day. Again, we thank you, Lord, for your grace, your love, and your mercy. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Do we need to go to a commercial now? So we're going to run away for a moment and have our commercials to pay for what we're doing. Yeah.
Okay. It's hard to see.
I know.
When you've got a real emergency on your hands, you need a full-service ER team on your side. And only Hunt Regional Healthcare offers complete care for emergencies. We've got emergency medicine certified physicians, trauma certified nurses, specialty surgeons, respiratory therapists, and an on-site full-service lab and imaging to help you get back to living your best life. Hunt Regional Medical Center, the right choice for complete care.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me, and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
Welcome back to Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me. And I forgot to tell you, if you come to the studio audience, you get your coffee and tea for free. Just tell them you're having coffee and tea on Friendly, and
it's on Lonnie.
It's on Lonnie today.
Yes.
Yeah. We always say
Lonnie.
we pick somebody from the audience and say it's on them, but really, Friendly pays for it, so you don't have to worry that you show up and then somebody, I've got to pay for the coffee.
That's right.
We're not trying to keep you from coming to our studio audience.
That's right, yes.
But we always pretend and we play.
Yeah.
And we'll tease you if you're here, and we'll laugh with you while you're in our audience.
That's
and
right.
Today's show, and all of our shows, are brought to us by Hunt Regional Healthcare. Great place to go. You can get a great place to go. You don't want to go there necessarily in the ambulance.
No.
But it is a good place.
People say hospital.
It is a great hospital, and they have wellness stuff.
Yes,
so
they do.
You can go they've got valet parking too, by the way.
That's right.
But they can do your blood tests,
Yes.
mammograms, although they also...
And I heard yesterday that they have a robot.
Oh yeah,
yes.
the robot for the surgery
Yes.
robot. Yeah,
Yes.
we're going to have, watching us today, we're all going to be tongue-tied, so just go with it.
Yeah.
We'll come up with the words eventually. So our first guest is Bill Salomon. He is, I'm Barbara Horan. I didn't tell you that a while ago, and this whole place is mine. And so
Everybody knows you.
So Bill works for me. He takes care of my stage and everything up front. And so he also, do you know that a week comes by really, really
Yes, it
fast?
does. Yes, it does.
So a long time ago, feels like forever ago, we had a wonderful man, Dennis Strickland, who took care of Hump Day Happy Hour every Wednesday.
Yes, and what a great man.
It was.
So
And then
talented.
he died. And I said, oh, big deal. I didn't think about it, you know. Now, and I tried to take over every week, and I'm like, wait a second, didn't I just do this? And so then I said, I don't have enough time. And I said, Bill, would you take care of Hump Day Happy Hour for me? And he still was, so now we do it twice a month. On
Very
the
good,
second
yes.
Wednesday and on the fourth Wednesday.
That's great.
Yes, and I've known Bill for a long time, and he's a very, very talented man.
Yes. And so I'm great to have you.
Glad to
Thank
see you here today.
And
So you wanna-
yeah.
Share some stuff that you're doing.
What's coming up soon on Hump Day?
Oh, it's always something new. I like the artists that come and bring their works, but we've also had dance. We've had singing, which is, you know,
Yeah, we had
a
Amy
high
last
point.
week, right? Amy Hale was last week.
Amy Hale has been several times with her students,
Oh, yeah, she's very good.
Yeah.
and she loves to come,
Yes.
and so that's been nice. But you know, it's
What is Hump Day Happy Hour? What would I see if I were to come to that? What is it?
oh, okay.
What we're doing at Hump Day.
Well, all right. I'll tell you what's been really nice is that we've been able to have other venues like we have a local film director, Michael
Lester?
Lester.
Yeah. That's what I said. We're all tongue-tied today.
Good old what's his name?
Yeah, what's his name?
Anyway, Michael Lester. He's brought his films several times, and we've showed them. And that's been a nice venue for that because he gets in touch with me and when he's got a film and he says, hey, what do you think? Shall we show this? And we just need a good audience when we're watching shows like that.
So weren't you the star in one of those?
Well, okay. Yeah,
One of those movies, I thought it kind of featured you.
yeah, it did.
It was a fun show.
Why do you call it Hump Day?
Well, because it is Hump Day, the middle of the week.
Right.
Wednesday is Hump
And
Day.
it starts at 5 o'clock?
Yes.
That's at 5 to 6.
And then it's always been associated with happy hour.
Yes, yes.
So we've tried to incorporate both of that. However, in the last few months, I've kind of leaned towards Arts Day. And I like to do that. And
Good.
so it gives people an idea that we're also looking for artists.
Right,
Right.
And,
so you have a really good variety of things.
What's that?
You have a good variety.
Yes.
Of things.
Yeah, we
that come-
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a great variety.
And we
you
get
know,
a movie report too, don't we?
Yeah,
Because Alice from the newspaper,
yeah.
she's actually, doesn't she get to vote on movies in the
Oh, yeah,
Academy?
yeah.
So she gets a preview of all these before.
Isn't that
Did
something?
you
Oh,
know
I
that?
see.
She's a,
Yes, I
she's a
did.
celebrity.
Yeah,
She's one of those people that gets to for the Academy thing.
Right.
She's with that film consortium, you know.
Yeah, so she gets to see
yes.
the
And,
movies beforehand.
Right.
And gives us our Wednesday Creative Arts Day.
Yes.
She
yeah.
gives
And
us
she
the
comes
movie
and
part.
gives a movie report
yeah,
every,
right. Every
Yeah.
week.
Yes,
every
I've been
Every
here.
week.
I've seen her do it. She does very well.
yeah.
Who can sign up and how do we sign up if we needed to?
Oh, so if we want to to get people to be on Hump
Yes.
Day or Creative Arts, how would they do that? Do
They just need
contact
to
you?
talk with me, especially on the Wednesday.
Would they send an email or
They could, but I'd rather them just come backstage and talk to me.
on a Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay.
While I'm there.
Okay.
And let me sign them up.
Okay. So at lunchtime or at dinner or the Hump Day time, or does it matter?
It would be, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I think more the dinner hour
Okay.
when we do our 5 o'clock show.
And who can sign up? Who do you want? Anybody?
Yeah.
I know that we've
I've always
had-
wanted good people, and
I
I'm
know-
trying to get good people, and I would like to have more than just one, you know.
Audrey, who works for me now,
Oh, yeah.
she first came when she came and I think she danced. Did she dance? She showed her art. She showed
Oh,
her
she showed-
artwork.
yes.
She showed her artwork, and she was like 10 with Dennis.
Yep.
And she came several times, and now she works for me.
Isn't that
Because
something?
She thought that this was a wonderful place to be.
Well, that
Is
worked
what
out
she
really
told
well.
me. Yeah. So come be part of our family.
And then you might be able to get a job.
Yeah, get a job. To be part of the people hangout. I have people in the lobby all the time, and then they end up doing things inside the theater.
That would be great.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we hope.
Yeah.
We hope
So-
Okay, well, it was so nice to have you here
Thank
today,
you.
Bill, and thank you so much for the update. And
Are we done?
I think we're about done. Do you
Yes.
have, what else can you tell me?
did you have it?
Yeah, what else have you got?
Well, next week,
Yes.
we're having a return engagement of improv.
Oh, fun.
oh,
Yay.
I
Improv
love
at the
that.
Texan. It's a
Yes.
one-time deal.
Yeah, we were doing
Uh,
it, to tell everybody, we were doing it once a month, but that
Yeah.
got kind of harried. So now we'll
It
do
was
it
hard.
occasionally.
It was hard to group everybody together
Right.
Right.
every month,
Right.
you know. And so this time I didn't want to put the pressure on them, and we just I put the word out about a month ago and got response on who wants to do it.
Great.
And we had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, but the improv is fun.
We set up props and we set up furniture and we give them a set idea.
Yeah.
And so then we go from there.
And it's family friendly.
Yes, oh, yeah.
Even though it is improv,
Yeah.
we give them the
Sure.
don't say anything bad.
Yeah.
You're not. We don't
Right.
go there. I mean, we don't give them situations that are kind of iffy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice, clean family
It
thing.
sure is, yeah.
And welcome everybody. The show is free.
Yes,
They
it is.
come at 5.
That
it's
is a
free,
big plus.
in the theater. Now, I always have food and drink available at my concession stand, cafe, whatever you want to call it, the new lobby of the theater.
Right. And it's very, very good. Everything is
Oh,
very
thank
good
you.
here. Yes. And thank you for
Oh.
allowing Bill to do this every Wednesday. And thank you for helping us to be in your
Oh,
gorgeous
yeah.
house at the Texan Theater in Greenville, Texas.
Thank you. Okay, are we out?
We can go to a
Okay, we can go to a commercial, which means I'm still on. I have no monitor today. So thank you very much, Bill.
Right.
We'll get them to come next week.
Show up the
And-
second and the
Fourth.
Wednesdays
At 5
at
o'clock.
Hump Day at 5 o'clock. It's free. You will enjoy yourself more than you know.
Yep.
And a wonderful facility. It's all free except for the food. But it is served at your table. And that's pretty nice, you know.
Yes.
So you can just sit down and relax and they'll bring it to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
Awesome, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Thank
much, and
you.
we'll be back with Lonnie.
Oh, Lonnie's in the
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running. And backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
Welcome back. I told you you'd find us laughing. You got to come find out what
That's
we're
right.
laughing about. We have now, it's the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, Lonnie.
Director of Membership
Yes,
right.
Director of Membership.
with the Chamber of Commerce,
Right.
Lonnie J. So we're not Schoenfeld anymore. We're Lonnie.
Well, yes, of course I am. I didn't legally change my name, Barbara.
I thought you just left it behind and kind of
I'm
went.
going to make an appointment at Kelly Aiken's court and legally change my name.
There
You
you
don't
go.
have to legally
We
change
love
it, but
it.
just
We love it.
you know, some people change how they want to be perceived.
I understand. I understand. Thank you so much for having me, both
Yes,
of you.
yes. Of
We
course, we're
appreciate
glad
it.
to see you.
We're-
Absolutely.
We're excited
Let
about
us
it.
know what's going on in your life.
I just want to warn you in advance,
live?
I do have a little gas this morning, so
Okay, we'll be over here.
be okay.
We took all the flames from back there, so we won't have a.
Well, look, things are really cooking at the chamber.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
there is so much going on. We have today
Today?
at 1 o'clock
Yes.
over at the landmark on
So
Lee
we're
Street.
ribbon cutting.
We have a ribbon cutting, and they have done such an incredible job with the renovation and the
Yes.
painting, and the walls have been
Yes.
scraped, and it's gorgeous
Nice.
over there.
Can't wait to see it.
So everybody can come and see it today
Yes.
at 1 o'clock over at the landmark on Lee. That's today.
Right, so we
Okay.
finish here, we have an hour, we go in there for an hour,
Hour.
and then we walk down the street and have a ribbon cutting.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean,
That's
that's,
it.
y'all need to get down
So
here,
far,
come
so
down
far.
to the theater.
Yeah.
Texan Theater on Lee Street,
Yes.
and start your trek.
That's right.
This is what
and
we're,
then tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
from 5 to 7 in the evening
Okay.
at Money Law Entitled.
okay, that's 2 doors that way.
Yes.
That's right. We have our business after hours, and they do that once a year. And I have to tell you, they go all out.
They
There's
do.
so much food and drink, and
Yes.
everybody's invited. You don't have to be a chamber member.
Right.
We want all the chamber members
Yes.
to show up.
Right.
But if you'd like to come and see what we do, what Money Law and Title is all
Right.
about,
Yes.
that's tomorrow from
Right.
5 to 7.
And we
that's
put name
awesome.
tags on.
And you get to meet other business people and get to share,
What
know,
you do,
what
what
they
your
do
business
and-
does, find
yes.
out what their business
Right.
does.
Yes.
Have a
And-
little drink, find out more about them.
That's right. And
Not
I'm
a single
also
thing.
honored to be an ambassador for the chambers, and I always have a good time doing that.
And you do so much great work for us. And I know you'll be there, and your husband David Ellis will be there
Oh,
because
yes.
there's food and drink.
Yes,
And David shows up when there's food and drink.
yes, it does.
Definitely does. That's tomorrow. So we
Yes.
have today, tomorrow, and then Friday
Oh,
evening.
my gosh.
Oh,
We
evening?
have our annual banquet
Oh, wow.
Yes.
at Innovation First.
Yes.
That is sold out.
I know.
Over 300 people.
Right.
It's going to be an incredible event. I'm so excited.
Me too.
It's a lot of work. It's an all-day setting up, and
Yeah.
then there's tearing down at the end.
Yes.
But the event itself
It's
is.
amazing.
It is. You
Yes.
took the word out of my mouth.
There
It
you
is
go.
amazing.
I
And
do that a
fun.
lot. I'm
It's a lot of
sorry.
fun. It's fun.
It is fun. There's so much going on. They'll reveal the Worthy Citizen of the Year
Yes.
at the end of the evening, which is always a lot of fun.
Yes, because you really don't know who it is until the last second.
And I told you, speaking of your husband David, I told him in my office that he and I have one thing in common for sure. Neither one of our names is going to be on the Worthy Citizen Trophy ever.
Ever? Why?
I'm
You do
just
a
saying.
lot. I can't say ever.
But okay, but that's just this week at the
Yes.
chamber. There's so
Okay.
much. It's like they say, but wait,
There's
more.
more, yes.
What's Emerald?
What's Emerald? Well, you jumped ahead of me, but
I know
March
it's QML and Emerald, and I'm like, what's? I know
March
there was a ballroom.
17th. You see, you got ahead of me, and I'll,
Yeah.
I'll do that, but I
Okay.
can come back,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
March 17th, downtown here. Now, you remember the Emerald City Band was so popular down here,
okay.
Yeah.
right?
That's what-
So popular
so talented.
for Rally Round Greenville, and that kind of went away, and some other things happened,
Yep.
but now
They're back.
they're back, and it's going to be a free event. March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, downtown. Bring you lawn chairs.
Yes.
There's going to be food and drink that can be purchased down here.
Yes.
But come on down. There's going to be 2 country artists that will perform before Emerald City Band, and then coming on at 9 p.m. because they have a light show, so they have
Oh,
to be
yes,
after
yes,
dark.
right.
Emerald City Band's going to perform their show, and they'll be dancing in the
Oh,
street.
I was going to say, we'll be dancing in the
Right,
street.
there's a
It's
lot
going to
of
be
dancing.
so much fun.
And don't forget to wear green if you can.
Do we have to?
Well, yeah. No, you don't have to.
Okay. But
Okay, so what I skipped was here.
well, yeah, you did, because Friday, March 10th,
Yes.
we have our quarterly membership luncheon, which
Oh,
is
yes.
once a year. It's
Right.
held here
It's
at the
this-
beautiful Texan Theater. It's the state of the city and the county, and there'll be Jerry Ransom, the mayor, will be there. Bobby Stovall, the county judge,
Oh,
and they're going to
yes.
talk about everything that's been going on in the city and county, but also what you can look forward to.
Right.
And there's so much to look forward to in
there
this
is so
in
much,
this
and
county.
there's so much growing in Greenville right now. There's
It's
so
amazing.
much going on.
It really is.
And so it'd be great. Is it like filled up already?
Well, the
think
problem
it's
is that one
almost
is
sold
sold
out.
out
oh,
as
that
well.
one. Oh, okay.
There's a waiting list.
Yes. Okay.
There was a waiting list, and I gave her
Well, David
more
and I will
seats.
be there.
I gave her more seats, and I think
Oh,
everybody
good.
off the waiting list got on. and that probably filled up.
Okay.
Right.
You and
because-
David will be there because there's food. I'm sorry, David. He's off camera, but he's here. There's food here.
Yeah.
That's why he's here.
Okay. Yeah.
And the only other thing I have is we're backtracking now. March
Right.
1st and 2nd, we're taking a big group of people down to Austin for Hunt County Days. And this is a really big deal
It is a
because
big deal.
I think there's 11 committees that have been working and meeting with all areas of the concerns for not only the business community, but the
Right.
citizens of the county.
Yes.
And we're going down there to meet, have breakfast and dinner, and talk with our legislators
Right.
about all the things that matter to Hunt County.
That's wonderful. David and I went to the last one a few years back, and it was so interesting and so fascinating. And it was my first time in Austin, and it was a great time, and we learned a lot.
It's always fun. There's a lot of people there working for us, and we go down and we chit-chat with the people that make sure they remember who we are, what we're doing, what's
Right.
on our
Yeah.
agenda
Yep.
for the legislative session,
Sure.
which they're all down there working. Our non-professional legislature that meets once every 2 years, supposedly, unless they get called back for something
Special
important.
session,
Special
right.
sessions.
Yes.
But generally, only every 2 years for what, 90 days or
That's-
something crazy. They
Yes.
can do all the business for our state in 90 days every 2 years.
But all of those things are part of the Greenville Chamber of Commerce, and that's just a little bit that's happening in the next couple of weeks. There's
Yeah.
so much going on, so I invite everybody
Right.
to join us.
Yes.
Give us a call, stop by the
Yes.
office and see us, show up to an event. We'd love to see
Right.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming,
Thank
Lonnie,
you.
and
Thank
sharing
you,
with
thank
us.
you.
It's my
Are we
pleasure.
ready? 8 minutes? Let's go
So
ahead
we
and
have
go to
8 more
commercial.
minutes. Oh, we have 8 more minutes.
I don't have
No.
8 minutes worth of stuff, so thank you very much. We'll start from the beginning. So there's a lot of things
Yeah.
cooking at the
Well,
Chamber of
there's
Commerce
actually-
today. No, I'm kidding.
I haven't said again, Hunt Regional Healthcare. Awesome place out on 380.
Yep.
Right.
On the Loop 315 goes around town. It's huge.
It is
I
huge.
came in the other day from McKinney in the ice, holding my breath while I drove, and went, that thing is a monster. It used to be this little building, 4 stories, and it's like a conglomerate
Yes.
now. It's
Yes.
takes up a huge space, and it's a very safe place, a very helpful place
Yep.
for wellness, for sickness. If you happen to have to be there, it's
And
a
then
great place to be.
And then our other sponsor is
Discount Wheel.
Oh, real time discount wheel.
I watched the show. It's
Wheel.
discount wheel.
There you
I'm tired.
go. There you go.
And yesterday, and Valvoline Express, yesterday was Ladies' Day. So you
Yes.
got to remember for next Tuesday.
And do they do veterans too?
They do veterans.
Awesome.
I think it's on Tuesdays also. I might have to look it
Okay.
up.
Okay. Well,
So,
thank you.
thank you all very much for watching us. We are going to run away for a moment. We'll be back with Gearheads for Christ and tell us all about what.
Where do I get paid now?
I tried to give you coffee, but you didn't want it.
It's outside across the street.
Thank you.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
And we're back. Welcome to Coffee Tea, Friendly and Me. Don't forget, Lonnie's going to pay for your drinks today. Your
That's
coffee
right,
is on
that's
Lonnie.
right.
Yeah, isn't that nice of him? And it also happens at lunchtime. So if you come at lunch, the tea is on Friendly.
That's right.
So just tell them when you go to the counter that the tea's...
And who is it going to be there today?
Oh, Brad Russell is on
Brad
stage.
Russell. Where's he from?
I don't know. Where's Brad from? Do y'all know? I don't know where he's from. He is an amazing sound.
That's what I've heard, yes.
So it doesn't matter where he's from.
Yes,
now,
that's right.
But we have 2 moments. I was going to offer some stuff in the middle for, I'll be right with you guys. But things that are going on here, I meant to say earlier, for Black History Month,
Okay.
it's a combination. I have gotten into opera over the last couple of years.
Awesome.
Yeah, anyway, y'all know why. Some of y'all know why. So, I was exploring on the Metropolitan Opera. Mm-hmm. They have free opera on demand this month.
Really?
That are Black related.
Okay.
For Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
So we watched last Saturday at 2:00. We watched Porgy and Bess.
Oh.
Now I have to warn you because nobody warned me. These suckers are like 3 hours.
Oh, really? That long?
It's an investment of time to go, but this Saturday at 10 a.m. because we have a show at that evening and they have to load in at 2 and I needed 3 hours or so. Mm-hmm. Back it up. It's 10 o'clock in the morning to start this and it's a heavy topic, Fire Shut Up in My Bones by Terence Blanchard, which is, if I understand correctly, the first opera written, the story part written by a Black artist, the first one the Met's ever shown.
Really?
Yeah, so
Wow.
It's very historical. It didn't happen this year. It's a
Okay.
recording of what they did last year, the year before. Terence Blanchard did it, and he will be interviewed at the beginning of the show. So come
Oh,
at 10,
good.
we'll watch the opera.
Yes.
And then that evening, I have Tony Jackson and honoring the vets and first responders. So vets
got
and
a
first
lot going on.
responders get $20 off on their ticket.
Oh, wonderful. That's
Yep.
great.
So
That's great.
I'm trying out a pay for music only shows, so there's no food involved.
Okay.
It's just you're paying what you pay. The ticket goes to the artist, and you pay for music, and you come and have a good time.
There
if you
we
want
go.
food, you can buy food, but it's not required.
Okay, very
So,
good.
and you can BYOB. And then the next week we have Jason Boland and the Stragglers, which is a food. It says it's a fan party. This is everything a fan would want. You buy a ticket and you have the whole evening. And then kids.
Oh, yes.
I'm sponsoring it because I can't really do it very well here. I don't have enough seats. I'm doing it at the GMA. It's an ice show, plastic ice on the stage.
Isn't that crazy?
It is. It's
And
the
that's
most, and
so-
it's real ice skates. I mean, the kind that you see on ice, but they do it on this plastic ice on stage. The people that do it are from Disney. So it is a
I heard
fantastic
a lot about it
light
last year.
show.
Yes.
And the kids are, okay, adults are $20, but kids are only $5.
Oh, wow,
So,
that's great.
bring your kids,
Yes.
bring your neighbor kids, borrow
be a
some.
good
You want to
family.
see it, bring some more kids. Doing it that way, no, that doesn't cover the cost of the show really, but kids need to be able to get out and see
Yes,
live art,
yes.
live music,
Right.
and live stuff.
That sounds
So-
like a fun evening for the
And it's
family
local.
to do.
You don't
I
have to
know
drive
it's
to
local.
Dallas.
And free parking.
Free parking? Yep. So that covers my little bit. Now we're back on time, aren't we? I knew we could do it. I knew
Okay.
we could do it.
There
Now
we go.
we've got Gearheads for Christ. Both of you?
No.
No? Okay. You're Gearheads. He is with
I-30.
I-30 Dragway.
I-30 Dragway, yes.
Wow.
Cool.
And-
And that is a nice low voice. This is Brian Thompson
So introduce
and
yourselves.
Sparky.
Sparky.
Sparky is not Sparky. We call you Sparky,
Sparky.
but you've got a name too. Do you
Yeah,
not like
but-
your name?
No, I don't like my name.
Okay.
That's good.
We'll just be Sparky. Sparky Chief. See that Sparky
Well,
Chief.
we're glad to have both of
There
you
you
here
go.
today.
She is the chief. So what's going on? What it says events? You're having events for her.
We're having events together. We'll
Or is
see.
this what it says?
But real quick, what is that date again for Jason Boland?
Jason Boland is Friday the 25th.
There you go. Okay.
You want me to?
They're doing, there are other shows close around. They're doing a D-Electric tour, so it's all acoustic.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Go to their website. I don't have their other stuff on mine, but if you go to their website, you can find out all those.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find a way to get here for that show.
It's very exciting. We do all kinds of, like I said, we have dinner and drinks, and one ticket is everything for your show.
I've seen them live almost everywhere, so it'd be really cool to see them. It's one of my favorite
Well, they're excited about doing this D-Electric thing.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
So
Okay,
your name
what's
is
happening?
Brian Thompson,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes.
Well, it's so nice to have you both here today.
Thank you. So I'm gonna let you tell them about the events, and I'll chime in.
Let's see. Well, first of all, I think a lot of people know that my primary focus this year is Gearheads for Christ, G4C, my shirt and everything.
Yes.
And through that is Brian recently took over ownership and operating of running around like a chicken with his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy couple of months, that's for sure.
Is it it's the one on 30?
It was previously known as Red Line, and then it was
I remember. Okay.
Poseidon, and now it's back to I-30 Dragway.
Yes, ma'am.
And look it up on Facebook as I-30 Dragway. And Brian has things going on out there all the time, even though they don't officially open until March.
We don't officially open until March 3rd, but we've been throwing some little small events just to get people to come in and
Good.
come
Yeah, it
hang out
helps.
and come meet us and introduce ourselves and give our crew a chance to start learning their job. And but yeah, March 3rd is the official open date.
Cool.
Yep.
It's not quite a month.
No, it's just a few weeks away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's faster than.
We're not ready.
Nobody ever is. Have you ever looked in the window of a restaurant 2 days before they open? You're like, really?
We probably really are ready. I just feel like we're not ready. But that's
Most of the restaurants I've seen.
So
there's so much
when we
out.
go
you
there,
can't-
what are we going to see?
Well, so it is a drag strip in Caddo Mills, Texas. So obviously you can come watch drag racing all the time. Beginning in March, we'll be open Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
For what used to be called and is called again Fun and Grudge. So it kind of took a turn and started going to Test and Tune, but we're bringing back a grassroots feel to the place. So we're calling those nights Fun and Grudge again.
Okay.
But anybody can bring anything. You can come in your car and make as many passes down the drag strip as you want.
All right.
For $30, you can make as many passes as you want on those Fun and Grudge days. But we're also trying to do some different stuff out here. So starting March 25th, we're doing the Caddo Mills Spring Fest at the drag strip.
All right.
They'll have vendors, food vendors,
Good.
a farmer's market, things
Oh,
for the
nice.
kids to do. And there's a car show that Sparky has been nice enough to
Oh, wow.
to
That
handle
sounds
for me because I don't have time.
I know about that.
But
Is it all day?
it is basically all
day
day.
day
Well,
thing?
the racing and all that, the track will be open most of the day,
Track
but
will be
I
open at
think
9 o'clock.
it actually starts at 2.
Yeah, the show starts at
And
2.
so what is the cost for the show?
The car show is $20. The track
To see it or to
what's
put
your
in?
tech card that day?
So tech cards will also be 20, but what we're doing for this event, so for car show participants, they'll pay $20 to get a tech card, which means they can run their car on the track. Anybody that buys one that day, that's part of the car show, that's part of Spring Fest, we're donating 100% of the tech card money to charity.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
50% of that will be going to the Ryland Strong Network. I'm on the board for the Ryland Strong Network, but it's for childhood cancer awareness.
Oh, good.
But also, then the rest of the tech card money will be going to the Caddo Mills Fire Department.
Oh, cool.
For them to do
wonderful.
what they need to do. So for that day, every dollar of that tech card money, I'm donating to those two charities.
Wow.
So you'll pay your $20 for the car show to show your car and be judged, and then you'll pay $20 for a tech card. And
If you
then
wanna race.
If you want to race, which hopefully everybody wants to race.
Does it cost to come look and watch, be in the
I
stands?
don't know how the city is doing that. I'm not real sure.
Okay.
For the festival?
Yes, it's $10 a person for spectators.
Okay.
Okay.
To be able to watch the racing.
And the kids too? It's
Kids
10
12 and under are free.
Okay.
Yep, 12 and under are free. But for everybody else, $10, you can come be a spectator and hang out in the pits, look at the cars.
Oh, really?
Talk to the drivers, absolutely.
Oh, that.
And we're not going to do like a spectator entrance fee and then a pit side entry fee. We're out in Hunt County. This track doesn't.
Yeah, I was
do
gonna
that.
say the places I've been, I don't get in the pits.
Yeah.
You know,
they
Formula
normally-
One doesn't let you hang out in the pits.
No, Formula One frowns on that.
You get close. You can watch from way over there, but
What we wanted to do with the track now is get the community more involved with it and make people excited that it's there again.
Sure.
For a long time, it was if you weren't a drag racing fan, there was no reason to go.
Right.
Right.
We're changing that. So
now there's stuff.
good.
Do y'all have food? Do you have like a concession
We do.
stand?
We do.
Or
Hope Stewart
food?
runs our concession stand.
Right.
And she makes great food.
Fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
She makes really good food. So.
Nice.
Well, that's awesome.
But so what we're doing as many car shows as we can fit in this year.
Okay.
So
that's how we connect.
Yeah.
so
So
that the
usually on the
public will come.
weekend, like a Friday or a
Usually
Saturday.
on a Saturday.
Sunday? Okay.
But we've got a couple of big ones that are going to be a three-day
Oh,
car
wow.
shows.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, you'll have to come back and share that with us
I'd
for
love
sure.
to. So I'll let Sparky tell you guys about all the shows that G4C is doing out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got one coming up the first one is March 25th with the Economic Development for Caddo Mills. Then the 13th of May, there will be a fundraiser there for the Depot Christian School. We'll have a car show and it'll be open to racing. That's something that we were mentioning about the track being open. Brian's opening it up Thursday nights now for the high schoolers.
Yes.
To come out
Yeah.
to the drag strip and
Very
run.
good.
Yeah.
And then, so the kids will be, obviously, hopefully have a lot of fun with track that day on the 13th of May. Then on June 3rd, we're going to have an event out there that will be a car show. And we're looking for we don't know all the racing details yet, but we're working on something special. And that will benefit all of the volunteer fire departments throughout Hunt County.
Oh, wow. Wonderful.
So, and that one we have a band for
Good.
and everything for that day. Then July 15th will be Collector Car Appreciation Day. And that will be a big event
We're
because
gonna
that's
have
connected with SEMA.
It is, and we're going to have the Volkswagen
Volkswagen.
guys out there drag racing.
Oh, fun.
I'm a Volkswagen fan. But then we're also going to have...
So they're beetles?
We're working on...
Here's the
right,
beetle bugs.
Yes, yes.
So it'd be racing bugs.
They're fast.
Mm-hmm.
They're spooky fast.
I've had a Volkswagen before. In fact, I've had two.
Yeah, they are scary fast. These guys...
Do you still keep a flower?
You can, if it'll hold on the... If it'll
It
hold
is-
on the
it
dash.
is.
Yes.
I thought that was the...
I thought you had me on something.
No,
like that. I
no,
wouldn't
no.
know.
You would know. If you've got a VW, you know it has...
Yeah, gotta have
Okay,
something.
well,
I
we
thought
have
it was
about-
the coolest thing to have a
We
flower.
have about 5 seconds left. Is there anything else you would like to share with us?
We have a lot of events coming through. So look at I-30 Dragway on Facebook.
Oh, 7
and-
minutes.
Oh, really?
We have
Gearheads.
7 minutes.
There you go. So anyway, but yeah, you said we're working on what for CTAD? Collector Car Appreciation
We're trying to
Day?
get some nostalgia racing in also.
Oh, fun.
Like some old 60s gassers and
Oh, okay.
altereds and things like that. So
Since I mentioned Formula One, I was at the race in Austin one year, and
Yeah.
they had the old cars, the old Formula Ones with the older drivers.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
And
how
they're
nice.
racing, but they were racing.
were
And they're
getting
like,
into it.
don't they realize those are expensive cars? Because you can't take the racer out of the racer.
So I have,
Yes.
I have a friend from Montana. It's actually sitting over here off
Oh,
camera.
uh-huh.
But he has an old race car that he built for a guy, and it's pretty
And they
neat.
still- if-
I wouldn't drive it. I couldn't fit in it.
But if a racer gets in it, it's going to be racing.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
of
not
course.
thinking of it's an expensive car.
I don't
It's-
care if I'm in a Prius. If I'm out there, it's a race car.
If we stop
Yeah.
at the light together,
Yeah.
you in the Prius, me in the Volt,
Yeah.
we're still doing
We're
it.
racing, whether you do it or not. We're racing. But Sparky did bring up something I want to make sure to get out there because I think it's important. We're bringing back the high school drags.
Right.
So all that means is that on Thursday nights, beginning March 16th, unless I change it and we tried earlier,
Right.
but anybody with a student ID, I don't care if they're a kindergartner and a junior dragster, all the way up to a college student with their car.
Oh, Right. okay.
Anybody with a student ID or that we know as a student, because some schools don't
Right.
issue IDs.
Yes, yes.
But they can race all night Thursdays for $5.
Do they bring? They have to
Wow,
bring their
how
own car
fun.
though. They don't get to race somebody else's
yeah, no,
car.
No. I mean, they can buy a tech card and do whatever they want, but.
Well, I'm just, there's some places that you can rent a car.
Yeah, we don't rent
but
cars. We don't
to-
rent cars.
or borrow or
You can
whatever.
Get your buddy to let you borrow one, but we
Right,
don't.
but
we
y'all don't.
We don't loan them out. No. ma'am.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to be really cool. And then we're doing some pretty new things that everybody's used to seeing on TV for street racers, but
Right.
we're doing it at the racetrack where it's a little safer.
Right.
And where we can hold a bigger crowd.
Right.
But we're creating a top 30 list of the fastest cars.
Oh, fun.
So anybody that wants to come out for that, it's on March 17th. They can come test for that, and then we'll spend the weekend putting a list in place. But also, I brought that up because on Thursday nights, we're going to have a streetcar only list. I don't know if we're going to do 20 or 30 yet, but that'll be a night that anybody with a normal streetcar if they think it's fast, come out and try to be on the top of the list.
That's exciting.
There'll be cash prizes for it.
Competitions.
So they'll get prizes as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful.
And the weekend of the 17th, we have a big, the Irishman shootout, because it's St. Patrick's Day weekend. We're doing the Irishman shootout on top of our, what we call our Dirty 30 list. So come out, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a big crowd.
And you said safe. It's safer in your stands, for the spectators.
Yes. And for the racers.
Yes.
It's because if you're just street racing, it can be very dangerous.
Yeah, and I would never street race.
Right.
Yeah, I hear them by my house, and it sounds very
It's
scary. They do
terrible.
it in the middle of the night, and it just sounds scary.
And you're never gonna get rid of it. They're never gonna stop doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But if we can give them a spot that
Yes.
feels as close to the street as we can make it, then maybe they'll come.
Right.
So again, tell us where you're located now.
So we're in Caddo Mills at 5326 FM 1565. So
Okay.
basically at Interstate 30 and FM 1565.
I was gonna say because it's the third one from here.
Great big billboard and a big sign that says I-30 Dragway.
Yes.
So
It's past
I know where it
1903.
is.
yeah,
Past
Can't-
36.
it is.
Okay,
It is.
so it is the third one.
Mhm.
Okay.
It is.
So currently we have about 6 shows planned out there
Yep,
throughout the
together.
season together.
And then he's getting busy.
And he's got all kinds of things going on. So
Yes.
watch
You have a
I-30
Facebook
Dragway
page too,
Facebook.
right? You have a Facebook page.
Yes.
I-30
yes.
Dragway.
I-30 Dragway, yes ma'am.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
All your
And,
stuff.
yeah.
And your surprises. They have to watch my page to find out when
Yeah,
I
as
pull
long-
something like that.
Yeah, well, and
Unless I
there's-
change my mind.
Yeah, as long as we don't want to talk, we don't want to send them to Hometown Hot Rodder. We'll go to
Yeah.
You don't want to come see our podcast page, probably.
Okay.
Probably not for your listeners, but
Okay.
yeah, it's a little
never
more,
know.
a little more
You
adult.
never know.
It could
You
be
never
adult,
know.
but-
You never say never.
That is definitely not
I call it
professionalism.
rated. Yeah, I call it rated R for rowdy.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call it that. It's definitely listed as rated R.
Rowdy. That's
That's
fine.
funny.
Yeah,
It's blue.
Oh, it seems like a lot of good stuff coming.
spirited.
Yes.
We'll call it. Yes.
Yes, and that's
Yeah.
what I said about the improv. You know, you get actors out there and you get them talking, and
Never
you
know where
never
to go.
quite.
Hometown Hot Rodder podcast is 70s and 80s comedy had a head-on collision with cars,
Oh, fun. Okay.
and that's where you.
Well, that
welcome,
works.
Welcome to the Hometown Hot Rodders.
Right.
Well, cool.
Yeah,
That's
we're-
the thing.
we're idiots.
And that's on your page too. I mean, on your Facebook page, so
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can click on it and go.
Yes, ma'am.
Sort of
There's
like
plenty of-
ours. We're on Friendly Live, and you have to go find CTFN, and they find us.
Hometown Hot Rodder has its own Facebook page.
Also,
And it also has a website.
Okay.
Sort of, but yeah.
sort of.
But
So
we
are
have the Facebook page. It's
If we go to
Hometown
Google-
Hot Rodder.
You can definitely find it on Google.
Yeah.
Go to Google,
Don't read
type
the
it in,
ratings.
or
So are you
whatever.
gonna have items? I'm sorry.
DuckDuckGo.
Are you going to have items or anything to sell or?
We will. We're working
Okay.
on merchandise
Okay.
for the racetrack and for the podcast. So.
And if you
Awesome.
come out March 25th, the Employment Development for Cattle Mills has artisans, so they'll have all kinds of
Oh.
vendors out
Lots of
there.
stuff.
Oh, really?
And music and food and all that. So it's
Oh,
going to be
that's
a
the
fun
first-
day. So come out and get a feel for the track and
Oh,
what's going
sure.
on.
Yeah.
And it definitely, Brian's been doing an awesome job in creating a community draw.
We're trying.
Cool.
Yes.
We're trying.
Well,
Okay.
it sounds exciting. A
I
lot of
think
things coming up.
move on now.
That'll
Thank
work.
y'all very much.
Thank you.
I could just keep asking questions, so that's I kind
Thanks
of
for
back
having
off.
Feel free.
Yes.
As bad as I hate to admit it, if you go to the I-30 Dragway Facebook page, that phone number is my cell phone. So.
Okay.
There's one comment that needs to be.
Hyphen on the Facebook page, or they'll get the old one.
Correct. I-30-Dragway on Facebook.
So you don't
All right.
get
The
that's
old
not
ones.
you.
Oh,
That's
well,
not,
oh,
not-
Oh, yes.
Is
There are
the
a
old
lot
one
of old
you?
ones on there that I can't get rid of.
Right.
Okay.
So it's I-30 Dragway.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Kid.
Well-
Thank you.
Appreciate that, buddy.
Okay, well, thank you
Awesome.
guys for showing up and sharing all this good stuff that's coming up.
Thanks for having me, and thank you for involving me.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for being
We're
here.
gonna go to.
Real quick,
what?
you'll tell more about it later, but also G4C is involved with the Hunt County Birthday Bash that we're doing for April, so be watching. 'Cause
April
Barbara will be
15th.
telling you more.
April 15th, which is a crazy, crazy, crazy busy day downtown,
Gonna be
everywhere, all over
wonderful.
town. It will be.
Yes.
Wonderful,
So
wonderful.
let's
April
go
15th, be
get
here.
paid. Let's let the commercials pay for what we do.
That's right.
You
We'll
ready?
be right back.
Thank y'all. We'll see you in just a minute.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time. Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
Welcome back. I was just welcoming our lunch people. Brad
That's
Russell
right.
is here in the house. He's about to do sound check so he can be ready for lunchtime. Welcome. CTFM, Coffee Tea Friendly, and me as her. And I get to be the host. I get to take Friendly's spot today. We just kind of played musical chairs.
That's right.
She often is here.
And we're having a great
Earlier,
time.
we already did it. We already sat. We're done, I think.
I thought I was going to get the shift.
You get to move around.
That's right.
No.
Okay.
Hunt Regional Healthcare.
There you go.
We got to talk about the
Thank
people
you.
who pay for us to do
Yes,
this. Hunt Regional
for
Healthcare.
sure.
And Discount
Wheel and Tire.
And Valvoline
Valvoline
Express. They
Thank you all.
have been sponsors, I think, if I understand, because I paid attention when I sit in that chair, since it started, which
I think
is
so.
a while.
I think so.
We've been, this thing, our little studio, has moved around. When I
Yes.
built the building, I had watched Northern Exposure and the moose out in the street.
Yes.
And so
Where's the moose?
Well, we don't have the moose, but there's cars out there. So the first studio was in there in front of the window, but there's so much glare on the street that it doesn't work.
It didn't
like
work.
Good Morning
It didn't work
America,
that well.
I don't know
It's much
what
better
they-
in here anyway.
I think I
because
like
the
it.
lighting is better.
Lighting's much better
Right,
here. You
right,
can fill
right.
in, and we can
Cozy.
do stuff. And it is
Oh,
cozy in
we
here.
have a guest.
Yes,
Where?
we do have a guest.
Oh, it's me.
Have you put? Have we widened out? She's CJ Crawford is with us.
Yes.
Crime Stoppers.
Yes.
She reminded me when we first got here. She was supposed to be here. Was it just last week?
It was the 1st.
2 weeks ago.
February the
Okay.
1st.
I'm like, wait a second. Did I miss?
No.
Have I missed that much?
Snow day.
The snow day, which is actually kind of funny because Friendly and I, neither one were going to be here that day anyway.
That's right.
I would have been kind of lonely by talking to myself.
And I was supposed to host and co-host with my husband David.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's what I heard. Y'all
That
were-
would have been scary because all three of us are on the same board. We're just talking about stuff we know.
I know, right? It would have been
So it's
right. Right.
on the
Yes.
board, Crime Stoppers board?
Yes,
So
Hunt
I
County
didn't
Crime
know that.
Stoppers.
I didn't know
Oh,
they
yeah.
had a
David and
board.
I
So
volunteer.
is the phone number on the screen, or will it be on the Crime Stoppers?
If it's not, and
Or
I
in
brought,
the-
I
in
brought
the
some
comments.
brochures too,
Good.
just in case, and an extremely valuable and expensive gift.
A
This
pen?
Crime Stoppers pen.
I love pens. Did they tell you?
You already
that
have
I
one.
already have
I
one.
love
So I'm
pens.
going to
very
give
much.
this one to Tiffany.
To Tiffany.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
we'll
love
sell it to
pens. I
Tiffany.
collect pens.
There you go.
There you go.
I love-
Extremely
thank you,
valuable.
Thank you. Thank you.
But,
Thank you.
Well, welcome,
and there's
CJ.
So what's happening?
So tell us
do we
about-
have a bunch of stuff going on that we need to Crime Stop about?
Oh, we have crime everywhere. You know, I mean,
about the body that was on a dead body. Now, would we find? I guess we could find a live body on the side of the road.
We don't usually call them a body.
Well, that's what I was thinking. So when
they're deceased, we call them a victim, and then we take them to Hunt Regional Medical Center.
Well, that's what I was looking at Facebook actually. The body that was found last weekend, I think. Anyway, but it said dead body on this road, and I thought, dead body, is that, we found a body, we found a dead person, but a dead body. Anyway, it sort of confused me. So, but anyway, I digress. Anyway, what's going on?
Don't we all?
Yeah. What's happening?
You know, Crime Stoppers. Okay, so Crime Stoppers is a little misunderstood,
right?
And so we always like to take the opportunity to talk about them for just a minute, because it's a necessary part of society. We have crime. We're always going to have crime. There's always going to be naughty people around that want to do naughty things. And the problem is that most people are, rightly so, afraid sometimes to say things they see.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's that whole thing we've been going out lately.
Yes.
See something, say something.
See something, say something.
To somebody.
Because stopping crime, stopping anything that's bad for our society is everybody's responsibility.
Right.
But on the flip side, you know, criminals don't have any problem threatening people that want to speak against them.
Right.
And so Crime Stoppers it came into being quite a long time ago. We've had an ongoing Crime Stoppers organization in Greenville since 1983.
Oh, wow.
And it came into being so that people would have an anonymous way to say what they know about crime.
Yes.
And that's the whole key to Crime Stoppers is its complete anonymity. They can make tips via a website, a phone number, they can call and talk to a real person, or they can download an app for their phone. It's called the P3 app.
I have a question
which is
about
on the pamphlet.
Yes, all that's there.
So, what's to say a bad guy somebody who doesn't like me, calls in a tip against, they're doing something illegal at the Texan.
Right. Well, somebody's going to get that tip. Now, see, the Texan's in Greenville.
Right.
So if Hunt County Crime Stoppers received that tip, it would be forwarded to the Greenville Police Department because this is their jurisdiction.
Right.
Then somebody there would either be assigned to look at that. If the tip seemed credible, then they would look into it and see, hey, is something really going on?
Right.
Wouldn't be the first time that a business was the front for something illegal.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not 100% far-fetched. But if they knew you, then they probably think, I'm not buying it. Okay, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to look into it. But we never act on a tip without investigation.
Oh, sure.
We will forward it to the police department that gets that tip, and then an investigation will ensue. And that's sometimes what people have a problem with. If you call Crime Stoppers, you have a choice of asking for a reward or saying, I don't want a reward.
Right.
I just want to give you information.
If you get a reward, you're probably not going to be 100% anonymous.
No, you will be.
Oh, yeah, you will
always be anonymous. We never know who we give the reward
Really?
to. You're only known by a tip number.
Oh, cool.
And but some people
But the tip number associates with, you got to get the money to a person.
We have a top secret way that they get the money that we don't know who they are.
Okay, I was going to say somebody
But
knows.
I shan't tell you.
No, I'm not asking.
But I would have to stab you with this pen
to get.
and then
I'm
that would
just
be a
saying,
crime.
if you're going to give me money, you're going to have to know somehow who I am, or else I'm not getting the money.
Right.
We have an intermediary set up that is that allows them to be 99.9% anonymous.
That doesn't keep a record.
So explain to the audience and to us.
Yeah, to me because I'm totally. She probably knows.
I know.
She's
I'm
on the
not
board.
going to tell them where they pick up the tips.
Oh no.
Where they pick up the rewards.
No.
But what I was going to say is that if you call in and you say that I just want to give this information. I don't need anything else. Okay, that's cool. All right. Again, I said there's 3 ways to do it.
Right.
If you do it through the app or you do it via the website, we have a way to communicate with you, which is basically text messages.
Yes.
Okay. But we do not track phone numbers.
No.
We don't track email addresses or anything. It's just all kind of handled by the app.
How much is the reward?
It depends on the offense.
Yeah.
Okay. And the highest reward that we will give is $1,000.
I was gonna say, but once you hit past 600, you got to tell the IRS you gave money to somebody.
We don't have to. The Crime Stoppers is governed by, or excuse me, is under the governor's office, and there's all sorts of interesting, laws around it, and you can read them all. They're actually, they're public,
right?
So you can look at that in the Texas Government Code.
If I get money, I better keep a record somehow, because when the IRS comes and looks at my bank account and goes, "Where'd this $1,000 come from?" I'm going to have to say,
that's between you and the IRS.
Right, that's between,
and
it's not always
well, no,
going to. It's not always going to be $1,000. I mean, I think the lowest we go is.
We've never, as far as I've been on it, we've never given anything that large. I'm just saying that's the highest we will go.
I would say,
and it would probably be for something like multiple murders or something like that.
But the least amount maybe is around 200, maybe.
We hardly ever give anything less than that.
Yeah.
But and truthfully, I mean, we don't give tons of rewards. There's a lot of people that make tips that say,
Oh, yeah,
I'm not doing
right.
it for the money.
Right.
So
But-
tell
I just don't want to harass them.
So tell us what we're doing now to get involved with the students in school.
Well, there's a program under the Crime Stoppers umbrella that is Campus Crime Stoppers, where they can have their own. And we are getting those, luckily, started again in Hunt County. And the neat thing about the Campus Crime Stoppers program is that they're learning how to be on a board. So they're under our umbrella with a little bit of guidance, they're completely autonomous. So they elect officers, they have their meetings, they vote on rewards, things like that.
Yes.
And then they report back to us and tell us what they're doing, and they have the opportunity once their board gets going, and they do some fundraisers because they have to raise their own funds.
Yes.
But once they do that, then they can go to like Campus Crime Stopper Conference and all sorts of things. So they're kind of learning how to be in that world of volunteerism,
right?
Which we really need a lot more youth involved in.
I think they're probably learning the balance too, because there's so much. Don't be a snitch, don't be a tattletale, which you feel like you're doing. Oh, I saw somebody do it. It's not my business, but it is your business because we're a society.
Right.
And so to be a civilized society, we need to help keep
everybody has to be involved.
Right.
And you know what, I hear that. That's one of the things that Crime Stoppers, sometimes we'll get those comments on our Facebook page and things like that. And my response to that is, of course, you can't be a police officer for 32 years without having certain views on crime, but I have never heard an honest person say snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
It's always the criminal that wants you to know that because they don't want you to tell on them.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so my theory is if you've chosen a life of crime, then take what you get.
And you're doing this with the high school kids and junior high, or is it
just high school kids right now?
Okay.
Our board is not huge. We'd love to have a larger board.
And where do we meet? Where do we meet and what time? And
we meet at the Hunt County Sheriff's Office right now at 3:30 on the second Wednesday.
Yes.
Where's the sheriff's?
So if you,
it's 2801 Stewart
Street.
Yes, right over here near the co-op.
Yes.
Oh,
it's where
the co-op
you get the dark
farmers co-op.
But I was going to say the farmers co-op is next to those big blue. The Robin Hood flower thing.
The grain elevator.
The big grain elevator. That's how to find it. Finding it.
Just look at the skyline and there it is.
There it
right
is. Keep going towards that thing, and you'll find the sheriff's office.
But I'll tell you what we need more than anything, even more than board members or anything like that, is what we need is community support.
Exactly.
Not necessarily to call in to make tips, which truthfully I cannot stress in a serious note. I can't stress how important it is for the community to help police solve crime.
Right.
Okay? Because that's not a lot of what we get to do. We get to respond to crime, but it's after that it's just an uphill battle to solve it because so many people don't want to get involved and they don't want to talk or tell.
Right.
Yeah.
But what we need more than that is support. Fundraisers or people that want to donate to us or write us into their will or leave us a card that we can auction. I don't care what they, don't give us a dog. We got too many dogs. But, just something that, because we only have one source of income right now, and that's community supervision fees. Part of what, we get from probation.
Okay.
And that's it. So yeah,
Yes.
if anyone has
Fundraisers.
an awesome fundraising idea that they want to share with us, we would
love
to have
do,
it.
yes.
Well, today has been quite fun, learning more about Crime Stoppers.
That's right.
Thank you for being with me. It
Oh,
was so fun
thank
to
you,
have
Barb, for having me. It was fun.
We have a blast
Yes.
on this show.
Yes.
And we do have, we
it's
laugh
always
a lot.
nice to be here in this beautiful house of Barb,
Yes,
the
Barb.
Texan Theater.
The historic
Historic
House of
Texan
Barb.
Theater.
With the
House of Barb.
awesome
Oh, how funny.
ceiling.
Yes.
You
Come
have
check
to
out the
go.
ceiling.
That's the. Just come here and look at the ceiling.
So, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yes, and thank you. And as
Discount.
Friendlee would say, keep it in your boot.